All right. It can start. Hi. Welcome. Thank you for watching. It's another direct. I'm remember, well, thinking of being surprised at when they announced this back with the main direct. It was more than 2 weeks ago. Yeah. It was like 2 weeks ago yesterday that we had the Switch 2 direct. And I was like, fine, okay, I'll watch that one too. And here we are. Been wondering what they could possibly be showing. They showed the main, like the driving stuff, how the Grand Prix work and all that stuff during the Treehouse stuff. And they showed more characters. I haven't watched all that they showed. I watched some. So I want to see how the Grand Prix work. Where you start from one race, and then normally as soon as that race was done, you go on to the next race. But do you actually drive to the next race, and then you go there and you start the next one. Sorry, it's a little early for me. Definitely more than usual. I'm just trying to get my thoughts together. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see what else have. Are they going to show more characters? Are going to show? I don't know. I don't know. I'm excited to see. My one question is, they had other Nintendo characters in the last one. Are they going to have that for this one? Maybe they'll have its own island of other Nintendo stuff, and I don't know. I kind of think not. So I have to see. I'm excited to see what they'll show. So 2 minutes left. 2 minutes till it starts. Why not? Or I'm gonna test something real quick, since we have a few minutes. Open essay. Is it open essay? I can't remember. Or I think I might switch it to essay. Oh, that did it. Cool. Should be starting any second now. Oh, here we go. Old music, but I can't think of what song this was. I do like the costumes.
Start your engines. Welcome to the Mario Kart World game, available exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. What kind of races await you?
Okay, this is from the original game.
You'll aim for first place in each Grand Prix. But why stop there? Across cities, plains,
oh, there's the cow.
desert, and even the ocean, you can drive virtually everywhere in this fully interconnected world. Races are held on courses scattered throughout various regions that span this world, and you can freely drive between them.
Oh, I wonder what that
There's
P-switch
a lot in
does.
store, and we're only at the starting line. Let's introduce some of the courses that are waiting for you. Here we go! Courses are found throughout the
Sure, they
world,
won't show all of
inspired by
them.
their surrounding region.
And they surely showed some during the
Let's take a look at
treehouse
some of
stuff.
the new courses to explore. Ride the ridges and roads on Mario Brothers Circuit. And cruise the curves around the canyon. You can't miss it. See the sights and structures of Crown City.
Crown City. For some reason, I read that as Clown City.
Even soar in style down Main Street. Drift along the rapid waterways of Salty Speedway and make a splash around the city's canals.
Just wondering how drifting would work in the water, but
Stay cool in
it
the
definitely
snowy
does.
trails of Star
That's
TV.
interesting. Well,
Just don't slip
and those
off while
snowmobiles,
soaking up the
too.
scenery. Have a spirited showing at the ghostly movie theater Boo Cinema. It's a whole new kind of drive-in theater.
is that Vampire
In
Waluigi?
addition to lots of new courses, there's Toad's Factory,
Oh, yep, for 3DS.
Beach,
Beach. GameCube?
Wario Shipyard, and
Can't remember which
more.
one that one's from.
Nostalgic courses from past titles are also here, but now they're reimagined and spread throughout the world, where races can happen during the day or at night.
I just wonder how DLC would work. Maybe they would do a different island.
Race as familiar characters like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, and Yoshi. Plus new drivers like Goomba,
Goomba.
Spike, and that's right, Cow.
Ow.
Even more new racers are waiting and ready to roll.
Oh, Monty Mole.
Select your
And they
character,
sure have old and new.
choose your vehicle, then you're off to the races. Characters and vehicles each have different stats, so make sure to find
So
the
no
combo that best
customizing?
suits you. There are two main styles of race revving up in this world: Grand Prix and
I'm
Knockout
surprised they
Tour.
took away the customization,
In
like,
both
of
modes,
making
up
your
to
own cart
24
from the
drivers
last
can
one.
participate, the most in series history. Your rivals aren't the only hazards you'll need to avoid on the road. Look out for
Hi,
cars that
doggy.
shoot bullet bills, attacks from Hammer Brothers, and other obstacles along the way. Try to steer clear.
Oh, double items are back.
And now, get ready for Grand Prix with Mushroom Cup, Flower Cup,
This is
Star
from
Cup,
64.
and more. Grand Prix races are held all around the game's world. You'll race through 4 different courses in each cup and aim for the top spot. In Mushroom Cup, you'll start off racing around Mario Brothers Circuit. While the second race will take you from Mario Brothers Circuit to Crown City. For the first time, you'll need to drive yourself to the next course in Grand Prix. So
It's-
don't sleep at the wheel. And if you conquer all
Not
Grand Prix
disappointed.
cups, rumor has
Just-
it that a certain colorful
It's kind of like,
course
oh,
will appear.
hi, doggy. It's kind of like,
Next up
it's like,
is a new
hi.
Knockout Tour.
Never disappointed.
From Golden Rally to Ice Rally and more. These extended races take you from one end of the world to the other.
Wait, so Knockout Tour is longer than the Grand Prix, because there was more than
speed towards checkpoints throughout the world. If you don't make the
Wait.
cut, you're out of the running.
was that just one lap?
Buckle up. The competition gets more intense as you close in on the checkpoints.
So it looks like, yeah, there was
You've got to drive
six
to
levels.
survive in Knockout Tour.
There's
So
6
keep your eyes
races.
on the prize and aim for first place.
That's interesting. So definitely different from. Oh yeah, there's definitely new items.
Items can drastically change the outcome of a race.
New and old items.
Here are some new items that'll help you out. Coin shell. When you throw a coin shell,
Interesting.
coins will appear. Now's your chance to grab them.
Okay,
Just don't let your rivals
we can't
cash in
customize. What's the coins
first. Ice
for?
flour. With the ice flour,
'Cause
you can
sure-
freeze out rivals.
What if you
Send
hold
them
more than
spinning.
10?
Hammer. Aim the hammer in an arc, and nailed it. Hammers also stay on
That would be
course for a
interesting to
short
try
time
and
can
to
be used
aim
to
with
block
these
off
hammers.
rivals.
Oh, I
Mega
saw that
mushroom.
question block.
With the mega mushroom, go big, so your rivals will go home.
Did they have Mega before? I think they had Mega before.
Use the feather to jump up and avoid attacks.
Oh,
You may
interesting.
even discover some unexpected routes.
Oh, yeah, the feather would come into play with that.
With
What?
comics magic, your rivals will transform. What other mysterious effects will happen?
What?
You'll have to see for yourself. The lower your placement,
What would that
the more
do?
likely you are to find items that'll turn the tables. So when you get items,
That's
go for it.
interesting.
And if you're new to the Mario Kart series, there are added support features to help you along the way. These include smart steering, which
Yeah,
helps you
we've-
stay on the course.
Yeah, we've had these.
Tilt controls, where you can hold a Joy-Con 2 controller horizontally and use motion controls to steer. And if you have the Joy-Con 2
Course.
wheel, you can feel like you're really driving.
This is a wheel. But this is plastic.
Whew. How about a quick break? A snack sounds good right about now. Hey, look, it's a drive-through.
80, yes, 80 is
Here at
crazy
Yoshi's, you can
for
grab
this,
an order
but
to
I'm so excited.
Dash food.
So
Take a bite and you can unlock
looked like there was a
outfits inspired
boost
by your meal.
to that hamburger.
Eat some sushi and whoa, nice threads.
Interesting.
Once unlocked, these outfits can be selected from the character selection
Oh, you have to
screen.
unlock the costumes.
Who knows what dishes or outfits you'll find? Take a
Interesting.
pit stop and check out these drive-thrus all around the
Well, I'm
world.
certainly going to be trying to get
That was a
the
nice detour. Now let's get back to the action.
the digital one with the Switch 2. It would make it cheaper.
Let's
But,
introduce
yes,
some new tricks that'll help
80
you
is-
ace each race.
Certainly would want it to be cheaper, but I'm still
Charge
excited
jump. You can now
for
use a charge
this.
jump by holding the drift button while driving straight ahead.
Charge jump?
Charge and release to jump.
It's interesting.
Use this to leap over obstacles.
Oh,
Grind
that's
along
interesting.
power lines, and dodge attacks from your rivals.
Interesting. That's cool.
And if you jump toward a wall, you can wall ride for a short period of time.
Interesting.
Chain some tricks together, and you may even reach places like so close. Almost there.
I
Whenever
like
this
that.
happens,
I really like
rewind
that.
and Rewind. This will return your vehicle to its original
Good way to
position.
dodge, and yes, to find new
Nice, made it.
rewind. What do you mean
This can
rewind?
come in
Wait,
handy
I'm
to
gonna
map you out on
rewind.
the Best approach, of course.
Wait,
Its
wait,
original
wait.
Be kind and close. Almost there. Together, and you may even reach places like so
Okay,
close.
okay.
Almost there. Whenever this happens, be kind and rewind. This will return your vehicle to its original position.
What? What do you mean
Nice,
rewind?
made it.
I'm sure
This
that
can
you'll
come in
lose time
handy
with
when
that,
mapping out the
but
best approach, of course.
they even show how to do that.
Keep in mind, though,
It's
your
interesting.
rivals will still move normally when you rewind, so
Of
don't
course.
lose your lead.
Wanna take a
Interesting.
interesting.
In even more races? In time trials, it's you against the clock. Here you can race without any other competitors.
Of course. Yeah, we've had that.
If you go online, you can download and compete against ghost data from racers around the world.
Yes, we've had these since the Wii or DS.
Customize the
Yeah,
rules
I
of
was
the
gonna say
road
showed
in versus
some new
race.
stuff, but nothing crazy yet.
You can use the classic rule set of running 3 laps within the same course. Or you can choose to drive the distance from one course to another.
Oh.
You can even
Wait.
take the road less traveled and choose routes that
So you
aren't
kind of
in
get to
Grand Prix
make
or
your own
knockout form.
races.
Up to 24 drivers can now
That's
compete
cool.
in 2, 3, or even 4 teams. Group up and
Teams?
get ready
They
to
haven't,
put the
they haven't
pedal
had
to
teams since the
metal.
Wii one. Well,
Next up,
as many
battle
races
mode.
there are.
Pop off locally
I guess
or
that's true.
online in balloon battle. Use items to burst your rivals' balloons. Pop them all and your rivals out.
Okay,
And coin runners.
so they don't
You can
have
go for the gold by
specific
collecting the most
maps
coins.
for battle, but the way the world
Race
is set
or
up,
battle,
that
enjoy whatever drives
that's
you.
yeah, that makes sense. Interesting. And then you have free roam.
When you're not racing, you can enjoy free roam and go
The Fast and
wherever your
Furious
heart takes you.
action.
No roads? No problem. Ride the rivers.
Oh, not only are they playing Mario Kart music, but some music from older
Drive
games
the
too.
desert.
Interesting.
Or jump off from way up here. You can go wherever you like, even to the edges of the world.
Free roam's cool, but
There's a P-switch over there.
okay, what's that do? Okay, so they'll have little
Hit
challenges.
hundreds of P-switches you find across the
It's
world
not-
to start missions.
It's not just okay. There's missions. There's objectives.
Completing them, you can hone your
to
driving
do.
ability outside of races.
It's not just looking around.
Also, hidden coins.
Yeah, that does sound a lot better.
Hidden panels, and more. So
I
take
certainly
the
like
scenic route
cool
and explore.
exploration, reasons to explore.
Also, during free roam, you can take photos whenever you like. Strike a pose.
It's cool that you can
Look at the camera.
change the pose.
Choose a frame to decorate, and
What
that one's a winner.
for pictures. I don't really participate in pictures all that much, but it's sort of cool for people to have the option.
If one person has Mario Kart World, up to 4 players can race in split screen on the same system.
Nice. Wondered about that.
The game also supports local wireless play. Up to 8 players, with up to 2 players on each system, can race together.
Oh,
to
that's the
play.
same on Switch. That's cool.
And up to 24 players from around the world can join a race or battle in online play. This may look like free roam, but this is where you'll wait while your friends join you.
Oh, so you're waiting for
Looks
people
like
to join,
someone's arrived.
and
Yep.
you can just
You can
drive
meet up
around.
with your crew anywhere in this world. By checking the map, you can quickly see where your friends are and travel to their location.
Okay, teleport over, but also it would be fun to like, oh, I see where they
Battle or
are.
race with
It'd be fun
custom
to actually drive there and see if to
Or
find
just
them,
go for a ride
like kind of a
together.
hide and
Make
seek.
this road trip your own.
I can see that being a lot of fun.
You can
Oh,
also
that's fun.
take photos together along the way, if that's more your speed.
From the original. Oh yeah, game chat.
With Game Chat, enjoy an expanded experience by talking online with friends. Use the built-in microphone to voice chat while driving together.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Check this out.
Thank you, doggy.
Or take a back seat and watch each other's
So
game
you
screens.
actually do get to control that. That's
Have a Nintendo
crazy.
Switch 2 camera? You can enjoy seeing your friends' reactions while playing together. Who's close by?
Okay, those looks like still frames,
Wait,
but
just
no,
pass me.
they do
You'll be able
motion
to tell in an instant.
on the
Hey,
cameras.
Michelle and Bullseye. And when playing together in person
I'm still
on
not
the
sure.
same system,
What? Wait,
a single camera can detect up to 4 people's faces.
interesting.
Enjoy the view and get ready to face off with
So
your
the
friends.
camera can actually, it detects. It's not just a camera. It can like, oh, I'm looking at faces. Here's focus on the faces. That's cool. So they showed some characters. They showed some new items, new modes. No crazy reveals, and I don't know if we'll get something here at the end.
A transcontinental race
Whoa,
around
that was
the world
crazy.
is just around the corner in Mario Kart World, available exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. A
Well,
hardware bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
yep, I
will
certainly want to
also
try and
be
get that.
available.
And that's it. Well, Doggy, that was it. Yeah, nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy. New stuff to actually do during free roam. That's cool. The online stuff. It's like, why would you want to have camera on while that your what, Doggy, worked? That scream? The stew scream? Oh, it popped up. So it's interesting to have the camera working on just local play. I guess that you can, instead of having to look over at your friends to see like, well, about that blue shell, you can actually see their reaction on the screen. No, the stew screamed worked. It popped up. Wait a second. So they actually had a whole other menu for the camera. And you can, so it will detect the faces, but you can maybe choose how much it zooms in on each face. And maybe adjust where the center is. So that's interesting. I don't know if I'm going to get the camera right away. That might be for later. I think I did read that any old camera will work. I guess it'll have to be one that's USB-C for it to work with the Switch. I wonder if there's a converter that would make it so kind of convert older cameras to work on in the new Switch. I don't know. I'm sure people will test all that stuff out when it comes out. Yeah, camera. Missions and stuff to actually find, which I appreciate. It's like, yes, we have this big world, but what can we actually do in it? And yeah, glad they showed battle mode. Wait. So they actually have areas in the map for battle mode. Because this map, and it looks like you can't drive off of this map. You can't just do battle mode anywhere, although that would be cool. Coin runners. Balloon battle's the only one, though. Oh yeah, look at that map too. For a lot of people. Teams. It's like we're not forced to do teams. Because I did not like that on Wii. Wait, I want to see this again.
Customize the rules of the road in Versus Race. You can use the classic rule set of running 3 laps within the same course, or you can choose to drive.
Wait, okay.
Classic rule set of running 3 laps within the same course,
Three laps in the same course, yeah.
or you can choose to drive the distance from one course to another. You can even take the road less traveled and choose routes that aren't in Grand Prix or Knockout Tour.
So choose routes that are not in Grand Prix or Knockout Tour. So you are making your own, pretty much your own Grand Prix. That's cool. I like that. And it makes adds replay to it. That it's not, you can choose a different map and then another different map. It's like, oh, we haven't tried that variation before. That's okay. I like that. That's cool. Time trials. I never really mess with time trial. Oh yeah, the rewind. They didn't say how. Okay, they did say how it works, but what button would that be?
This could come in handy when mapping out how to best approach a course.
Sure, they can use this for
Keep in
practice.
mind, though, your rivals will still move normally when you rewind.
Interesting.
So don't lose your lead.
That's it. That is really interesting. The rewind thing. But there's certainly been times like, oh, I wish I hit that better. And it's like, yes, rewind, and then well, you knew what you did wrong, and try that trick again. And maybe you'll gain some time. Yes, because other people might pass you, but you might get an item that you wouldn't have normally have gotten. Or actually, I wonder how that would work. If you got an item, shot it, I guess the items would still work normal. But if you rewound back before the item, do you have a chance to get another one? Will they see that penalize you as like, you don't get as good of an item? They kind of start doing that with the last one. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Guess I'll have to see how to do the rewind. Grinding. A charge jump's interesting. So not as high, you don't jump as high as a feather would, but you can still get a little bit of a jump. And you'd have to plan for a jump before, if you have to charge for it. So I actually have to unlock costumes is fun. Another thing to, I'm surprised they don't have the option to make your own carts. Unless that these are all ones you made beforehand and then saved it and then made it easy just to select them in the track. But they would have shown that. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that they took away cart customization. Because you would think that they would have showed that if that was a thing. Oh. Wait a second. I wanted to see the Kamek.
You may even discover some unexpected routes. Comic. Comic's magic, your rivals will transform.
But
What other
what
mysterious
would that
effects
do?
will happen? You'll have to see for yourself. The lower
Fine. Just keep it a secret. Yeah, not a ton. Now, when I saw that it was 15 minutes, it's like, oh, they not going to not do anything crazy, and I was right. Yep, there's all the levels. Except I don't see Rainbow Road. And I did hear about it. So I'm sure they didn't show everything, of course. So okay. That's the Mario Kart Direct. Let's see if they have said anything. That wasn't in the direct. On social media. So I guess I see the P-switch thing. I guess the P-switches won't be in the regular races, because looks like that they only did stuff during the free roam. So I guess all that's the times we saw the P-switches were just during the free roams sections. So that answers that. Well, it certainly showed new stuff, but yeah, nothing crazy. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, because I wondered if they were going to address the price. But they just said that it'll be available, and it will be available on the Switch 2, in a bundle with the Switch 2. So, okay. Well, that's all I had planned for right now. Well, I am planning on streaming again later. I want to try and get more of the randomizer done. There's still things I need to do for it, so it might be a little bit later. I might get something to eat and start working on the stuff I need to fix before that randomizer, because there's been there's just things I need to fix. So thank you for watching. And what? Wait a second. That's okay. That's one thing to fix real quick. What's up with stream avatars? I just realized that. Where? Why? The stream avatars are way too high on the screen. Wait, how do they look like over here? I have it on the vertical. No. Yeah, well, Okay, I'm gonna fix this real quick, and then I'm gonna get started on the other stuff. Nope, nope. Move this down. That looks good right there. Let me check on the screen. Yep, that looks good. Okay. Well, there's one thing off the list. Oh, thanks again, and I guess we'll see you later. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Or at night.
Whoops, wrong one. Oh. Well, that was an easy cleanup. Maybe I didn't even need to clean all that stuff up if I'm going to be streaming later. So,